Origins, day 2, we have made it. So we're actually a little bit late today because we had a little bit of an adventure getting here this morning. We left the hotel, got all the way here because we weren't able to stay close enough that we could walk. We had to drive. Wasn't bad, it's only like an 8-minute drive, but bad drive. Basically got here, realized we forgot stuff at the hotel, had to go back. When we arrived back after going to the hotel, the normal parking garage we go to was full, so we had to pivot and find a new one. They have roads closed right now for the Pride Parade and also just for construction and things. So getting through the city to find one when us not knowing where we're going was kind of difficult. Then, here's the funny part. We found a parking garage, parked, whatever, right? Came down it till I go out to the street. There was 2 directions to go. The direction everyone else was going that we didn't take, or the back door that we're like, ooh, let's just go this way, it's right here. We found ourselves in all of the back alleys where the employees take their smoke breaks, on the highway, no sidewalk, and we got to a certain point that's like, we should go back. So we had to turn around and go back and walk back to the parking garage just to go out the front door where everyone else went that we should have gone. But eventually we made it, and we're at Origins, day 2. So now we're gonna play some games and have a great time. Adventure over for now. Couch Games, and we're here with Chris. You may know him as Nerdy Soul on all of his socials. Be sure to check him out, love his stuff. You're actually, I think, one of the first people when I got into this hobby that, we linked up. I followed you, you supported me, so, creators support creators. It's even more so now, not just as a content creator. He also has games, and he's a publisher, and he's got his booth. It's super cool. So yeah, he's going to show us a couple games, and also want to go ahead and point this out. He is going to be at Gen Con, because I know this is going to come out too late for you to kind of come here and see this, so check him out at Gen Con. He's going to be in the tunnel between the convention center and the stadium in Maker's Market, so be sure to come check him out there, okay?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, let's look at some games.
All right, so in Headliner, you're trying to become the first one to go on a nationwide tour. You're trying to rock out as hard as you can. You're going to have one headliner. You're also going to have a matching band. The game is going to be played in rounds where you're going to be drafting, you're going to drive, and you're going to jam. Drafting is going to decide what band member you want to draft into your band. We're all going to decide, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, put our fingers out, and then draft that band member into our band. Kind of creating icon combos here, right? So the more icon combos you build out in these 3 different categories, sound, stage presence, music genre, you're going to use to match these venues. So you're going to draft your band members, you're going to drive your band to different venues, then you're going to jam, you're going to perform and get that cash money. And that's right. First one to $100 or 8 fame is going to win the game. All right, so once you perform there, you do that. If you're in the same venue as someone that headlines, you get an opener bonus. You've got different types of musicians with different types of combinations. You've got backup dancers, heartbreakers, roadies. And yeah, you're just having a great time building out your band. Sometimes it's going to break up due to drama. But ultimately, you're just like, doing some really cool set collections, some good drafting. You also have one-off ability cards you're going to be able to bid on and do things like that. It's a really fun game.
I love games like this too that has a little bit gimmick behind it. Like it's got the not official titles of the characters. I love that everybody gets their own band. Little gimmicky stuff that just kind of pushes the theme through. I love that.
Yeah. We want to have things that people recognize different musicians in here. But also have a really good game. So every time they're playing it, it feels different. It feels cool and unique. So right now it's up for pre-order. We've got a successful backer kit and Kickstarter. We'll be fulfilling this November.
I love that. Yo, awesome. Let's check out what I'm going to call one of your staple games now.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Let's do it.
All right, this is one of our biggest games, our most successful games, Hottie Hills. In this game, you are trying to decorate the town for the Winter Festival because you procrastinated until the last minute. You're gonna push your sleigh around the board, basically deciding how far you want to go, taking the top or the bottom path. So if I'm yellow, I might choose to do this. I pass these 2 dice presents, that means that I get to roll those dice and then add them to my slate. So that's one of the cool things about this game is you're able to add dice to your slate. Then you put out these decorations you land on. So you're able to put out things like string lights, put them anywhere into the board. You're doing that because you're trying to create these different pattern objectives. You've got decoration objectives, you're trying to get your color decorations throughout the board here. You also got dice present objectives, you're trying to get these dice under your trees. At the end of the game, you'll have 6 of these cards, you'll score them, and then you also score 3 different scoring categories for your trees. If you filled your trees with decorations, if you filled your trees with dice presents, and if you have the most decorations on trees, you'll score those dice. It's a really fun game. It plays 8 and up. It's got a lot of modularity. This is our deluxe edition, and we also have a nice and a naughty mode. Flip the board over and you're playing naughty, a little bit more strategic, a little bit more spicy for your holiday season.
All right, so a little backstory story on this one actually. At PAX Unplugged last year, I was all about this game. I wanted it so bad. Didn't pick it up there because I ended up walking around the convention hall. My biggest regret not taking it home with me, I'm not making that mistake again. This one's coming home.
Let's go.
Let's go, baby.
Let's do it.
I appreciate your time. Let's do it.
Yeah, man, most definitely.
Alright, so I just came from the Asmodee media event where they were showing off games that are coming out soon at Essen, at Gen Con, all those things, games that are coming out next year. Got to play pretty much all of them. It was an awesome time. Got to hang out with some other creators because, you know, it's a media event, which is always fun for me. I got to play some really cool games. I got to play Azul Kids. You know, everybody's familiar with Azul, but they come out with a kids version. They did a very good job of making sure that it is playable for kids while also the parents, adults, whatever playing with them can also be engaged with the game and not just have to handhold and babysit their children, you know, playing the game. You actually got to engage with the game yourself. It was really enjoyable. 4 adults sat around the table and played it, and we all walked away going, that was fun. So, as little kids, I liked it. After that, I got to play a new game from them about cats having their best day in the apartment. It was so cute and fun. It was a tile deck building game, which was so fun. Each cat like scored in different, or the way you scored your cat was different ways. It was like they want to go lay on the chair and have a nice nappies, and that scored points, but the chairs couldn't see each other, and like you got points for chasing mice around your board and, you know, laying out your tiles to create a tableau in front of you. Very, very enjoyable. The deck mitigation was nice because the tiles were your deck, but they were also your money. So you used the tiles that you didn't play that turn to buy new tiles, which was really enjoyable. That one they said is supposed to come out at Gen Con. When it comes out, it will be an instant purchase for me. I loved it. After that, I got to play a game that I was not allowed to show you guys because they are finalizing art, finalizing, you know, a few things about the game, so they didn't want to, you know, release anything yet because they don't want to release something and it not be finished. But they said I could talk about it. It is called Concept Stories. If you're familiar with the game Concept, you know, the white box with the big question mark on it. It's kind of like a board charades type situation where you're, you know, getting to, you know, convey information to each other to try and convey a concept, you know. This one, I liked it so much better personally, because instead of, you know, trying to explain in a board charade style a concept, like let's say fishing, instead you're literally telling step by step a story together. So instead you're trying to convey to the other people around the table a line of the story. They'd be like, oh, there's an animal in the forest, that's line one. Animal, or line two is the type of animal it is, etc., etc. And you're telling the story together, and it's all based around true events, and the true events are on the back of the card. You get to read it at the end. Thoroughly enjoyed it, so good. I cannot wait for that one to come out. But now, done there, Scott went and did a freelance TTRPG seminar, which he enjoyed. We are now back in the exhibit hall, trying to pick some final stuff up before it closes, and then he's got an event, and I'm gonna go do some stuff, but let's go look at some more games, let's go buy some more games. It's been a good day, been a really good day. Basically got done relaxing because I was extremely tired and needed to rest for a little bit. Scott went and had a game that actually ended early, so me and him met back up. We are now in the play hall, and we are going to get some games in. Scott's over at the library right now, reading some games for us. I'm going to sit here and work on uploading some footage for today, the video you're watching currently. So I'm going to work on that, and I'm going to buy some more event tickets for tomorrow and some things to do. We're going to play some games. But just a shout out for you guys, for any of you that don't know, I do have a new merch shop. It should be linked to this video, or it's on my channel. For the first time in my channel, we have hats. Of course, we have the shirts, the hoodies. I have a new backpack, but this time we have hats. I do have a snapback, which I really love, but the new and most important, of course, my trademark, we now have bucket hats. I would love to see everybody, you know, at Gen Con, at conventions, repping some bucket hats, so be sure you go and pick one up. 25% off my entire shop, your first purchase for 2 weeks. So get in there and make your first purchase for the next couple weeks. If you order them now, you will get them in time for Gen Con. So if you order them before it's too late for you to get them in time for Gen Con. I would love to see as many of you repping them at conventions as I can. If you get merch and you want to take a picture, tag me on Instagram, send it to me, whatever. It's Travel the Board on Instagram. I would love to see it, and I'll reshare it, post, whatever. But yeah, so go check out some merch, and now I'm going to go play some games. Day 2 in the books. It is 1 a.m. The play hall is essentially empty. It's the play hall closes in like 5 minutes or something. We actually had a guy come around all the tables and be like, hey, wrap it up. Thankfully we finished with 5 minutes to go. Played a bunch of fun games. It's, honestly, this was a great evening of like, what time did we finish everything else we're doing? Like 5:30 or something? We've been in here since then playing games or something like that, somewhere around there. So we played games for hours, and it was a really good time. The play hall fills up really heavily, you know, once the exhibit hall closes, which honestly is one of the things I think I've said before that I like about Origins, is it feels very much like a community thing that's like, hey, let's all go enjoy the exhibit hall, let's all go do some events, but then at 6 o'clock, it's game time. We all go to the next room and we play games. And I think that's a very community thing, so I really enjoy that about Origins, and we just got to play games for hours. It's super fun. This is great. One more shout out, be sure you go head to the merch store, pick you up some, you know, bucket hats, all those kind of deals. We appreciate you guys. 25% off for the next 2 weeks. Subscribe, like the video, all that stuff. You know, Gen Con's around the corner. We're going to enjoy one more day of Origins tomorrow, and then Gen Con around the corner. Be sure to stay tuned for that. I got plenty coming, of course, and I've got plenty coming for the rest of the year. So thank you guys for watching today. I hope you've enjoyed it. Let's go.